everyone's doing well this Thursday. Wish you blessings and mercies today. I want to ask you a question. That's usually what I start with and what is the difference in a coach and a mentor? Do you know? Do you have any idea? I did a short on this, a reel and a TikTok. And yes, I'm doing TikToks now, but they're just like this. They're 30 to 60 second. They're shorter than this, but they're 30 to 67 second little blurbs. But, and I do those on reels also. But anyway, I asked this question there yesterday, and I'm going to ask you today again, what is the difference? You hear the term, and at the first, well, around the end of last year, I really wanted to kind of change the persona of who I was and what I was doing. And I decided, instead of calling myself a life coach, I'm going to call myself a mentor. And then after talking with one of my mentors, I realized that was not the correct term, that there is a difference. Even though the word mentor has a warm, fuzzy feeling, and I do mentor people, it's not what I actually do most of the time. So I want to explain to y'all the difference and help you determine which you need. So let's look at this. So a coach is very task oriented and a mentor is relationship driven. So a coach is going to give you tasks you need to do they're going to want to know your goals, what, and both of them want to know your goals. But with a coach, they're going to give you tasks. They're going to give you things to do to reach those goals. A mentor, it's going to be a relationship. It's just going to be a warm, fuzzy chat. And yes, they're going to give you direction, but it's not going to be as task oriented. With a coach, it's usually a short-term situation. Normally a life coach, you have them at a time to get you through something. And the reason for that is they're expertise in a certain field. So you're going to have them help you get through a certain period of life. Like I teach in my coaching, I teach goal setting. I teach how to find your life purpose. I teach confidence. So those would be things that you would come to me short term, would work for a little bit of time. And then once you had that, you would move on. You might move on with me into something else, but you would move on from that. A mentor is long term. You're going to go to them for their knowledge and their experience. They have a wisdom of years and a wisdom of time. And sometimes your mentor is younger than you. I have a mentor who could be my son, but he's my pastor. And he has a wisdom in certain areas that I don't have. My other mentor is younger than me. She could be my daughter, but she has a wisdom in business that I don't have. And then I have a third mentor that's a little younger than me. She's just I just can't even explain what she does for me. But it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Another thing about a coach, the difference between a coach and a mentor is a coach, your time with them is going to be very structured. It's going to be planned. It's going to be planned out. They're going to usually have questions they're going to ask. They're going to have a time to, let's look at this. How have you done with this? What have you done? Okay, so next let's move to so you've got a plan. You got a structure to what you're doing. And with a mentor, it's going to be much more informal. It's going to be like a chat over coffee is what I think of it as. With our pastor, Michael, and I'll be meeting with him again soon. And it will be a chat over lunch. And it's very informal. And the conversation goes all over the place. It really does. One thing will spark something else, which will spark something else. And the next thing you know, I've gained so much wisdom from that hour to an hour and a half with him. And so that's how a mentor is going to affect you. And with coaching, it's more about improving performance. And with a mentor, it's all around development. If it's in your career, they're going to help you develop all around in your career. If it's in your life, your spiritual life, they're going to help you with that. So it's all around development with a mentor. So which do you need? You need to look at your life right now and see, what do you need someone to hold you on task? Do you need someone who's going to say, okay, these are your goals. This is what you need to do. They're going to hold you very, very, very accountable. And each time you meet with them, it's a structured type meeting. Or do you need someone you can sit down, have a conversation with? They're just going to, basically they're going to talk. They're going to give you advice, yes, but it's not as structured. It's just so much more informal. It's more of a friendship type of, and it is, you basically with your mentor, you're normally are friends. Which do you need? I'm going to challenge you that you probably need both. Most of us do. And one of my mentors is a coach. She coaches me. She also mentors me. So that can happen. But you're going to need both in your life. Yes, someone says, I'm not sure. I can't tell who it is. It just tells me Facebook user. But you're right. We need both of them. And a lot of the time in our lives, most of the time we need both. I'm actually have a young lady that I offer to mentor, and this was most of the time I don't do this, but it's a mentorship, and a mentorship a lot of times is free. But I said I will mentor you, but it will stop the moment that you stop doing what you need to be doing. Because why would you mentor someone that listened to you but didn't heed what you said? The same thing with a coach. Coaching relationships can be difficult. A lot of times we don't want to hear what our coaches tell us. A good coach is going to be very black and white with you. They're going to be very, hey, this is how it is. This is what you need to do. And you need that in a coach. A mentor is a much more loving relationship, and you need that too. So today, I want you to think about this as you go through your day. Think about whether you work out of the home or you're trying to start your own business, you need both of these in your life. You really do. No matter where you are in life, you need both of these in your life. I'm telling you, I have a coach. I have mentors. I can't do life without them. And I told you yesterday also, if you have someone in your life that your coach, just say you have a coach you're paying to coach you, and you ask them, who is your coach? And they can't answer that should send red flags up, because everybody needs a coach. I don't care if you're a coach or what. You cannot continue to develop if you're not developing yourself. You can't develop your practice. It's just not going to happen. So let me see. That's someone who's not a part of their own success, so to speak. Yes, basically. You're correct. Okay, I'm going to pop off of here. Got lots to do. Got reels to record. Got a lot of things going on today. But I did want to see if you understood the difference in a coach and a mentor. Hopefully that you would understand, and that you can go forward in finding a good coach. You can go forward in finding a mentor. They're so important to your life, so important to your success. Again, whether you work out of the home, you work in the home, you have your own business, whatever it is, they are so important, both of them, to your success in life. Love you. More importantly, God loves you. You have a blessed day, and I'll talk with you tomorrow.